Hey guys, welcome to Soul First Sunday. Today's going to be a little bit of an art talk. I've been listening to Malcolm Gladwell's Revisionist History, and the podcast called Hallelujah. He talked about this amazing concept in art that I'd never heard articulated before, but was something that I had kind of thought about or thought was something that was important or impactful to artists, something that they should consider. And what it is, are you a Picasso artist or are you a Cezanne? Okay, and the difference between them is Picasso shows up fully formed. Picasso shows up with a new idea, a new technique, a new way of thinking about the world and about illustrating his ideas. And he comes fully formed with like a big gust of air, new ideas, new inspiration, new. And Picassos tend to do this early in their career, and I don't mean like you're 19 or 20. I think Picasso was 30 or something when he busted out on the scene with Cubism. I'm actually not sure. How old was Picasso when he Cubism? I probably should have looked this up before. Yeah, 1909. Alright, so yeah, Picasso was around 25 to 30 when he busted it with his Cubism. There was a little bit of a precursor to that in 1900, 1901 with his blue period. Anyway, what I'm saying is Picasso started very early in his career, gaining attention, breaking new ground, and in relationship or in opposition to that is the Cezanne. Cezanne worked and worked and worked and worked and worked. And Cezanne's method of working was very different. He would rework, he would paint the same thing over and over again and change things slightly. He would paint similar styles with different subject matter. He would paint the same subject matter with slightly different styles, where he would leave certain areas undone, or he would test different colors, and he was always working and whittling around kind of a central idea. And that's how I work. I feel like I have been working around the same idea for my whole life, but just trying it in different ways. And there's no path for it. There's no pamphlet. There's no PDF to tell you when you're on the right track. It's really just test and discover, test and discover. For most artists, I think it works that way. Picasso may have had that partly as well, but it's my own belief that the majority of artists probably work like Cezanne, and that the Picassos are very, very few and far between and are outliers. They tend to not happen a lot, but everyone looks at a Picasso and thinks that that's the way artistry works. That sudden, fully formed, complete expression of a thought or idea is how art works. Where in reality, most of us are chewing on the same bone for our entire lives with different media and different subject matter, and just constantly circling the drain and peeling the onion every time we make art, all in this quest to fulfill this expression that we can't put into words. Well, I can't. Maybe someone else can put it into words, but I can't. So, what are you? Are you a Picasso? Or are you a Cezanne? Tell me about your experience. Do you think either of those applies to you? Do you think it's all bullshit? What do you think? That's what I want to know. What do you think? I'm curious. I want to know. Talk to me about this. I love ideas about art. I love ideas about artistry and making art. I love the psychology and the philosophy of art making. All of that is fascinating because to me it is basically it's like a transparency over divinity. It's the same questions I have about the meaning of life and what is God or the goddess and divinity and why are we here. Like that and art kind of mesh together in this cogwheel. So I'm fascinated to know what you think. So that's today, Sulfur Sunday. Let's talk about art. Thanks for listening, guys. I love your feedback. I can't tell you how grateful I am that you guys like and comment on these. I'm glad I'm not talking to myself, but even if I was talking to myself, I'd probably still do it because it makes me feel good to express the things. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.